News 46 is brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, specializing in comprehensive accident rehabilitation. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Pahrumph's #1 media source for local news, weather, and sports.
Good evening. It's Monday, January 31st, 2011. I'm Rick Vale for News 46. Topping our news this evening, a long-standing judge has passed away. The community speaks about their loss to News 46.
5th Judicial District Judge John Davis has died Wednesday night in Urington after a struggle with cancer. He was 76. He was reportedly diagnosed with cancer about 7 months ago and chose to leave the illness untreated. He continued to work and jog until the day before he went into the hospital earlier this month. Davis split his time between Pahrump and Tonopah, hearing criminal cases on Tuesdays in Pahrump and hearing all types of cases, including criminal, for rural Nye, Mineral, and Esmeralda counties. In the 2 decades on the Nevada bench, Judge John P. Davis earned a reputation as a fair judge. Davis was born in New York City in 1934 and grew up in Santa Barbara, California, where he attended Laguna Blanca High School. He graduated the Colorado School of Mines and worked in mining in the late 1950s and early 1960s. He first came to Nevada as a mining engineer in 1961 and returned to the state in 1972 after graduating law school at the University of California. He moved to Tonopah in 1987, where he was first elected judge in 1990. He authored a 128-page guidebook for hikers called Scramblers in the Great Basin. Nye County Commissioner Lorinda Wickman told News 46 that he will be missed for his professional and personal contributions to Nevada, including the books he has written and his surveying profession before becoming a judge. Nye County Commissioner Joni Easley said she would describe Davis as a lover of the truth. Governor Sandoval ordered all state flags to fly at half-staff in remembrance of the judge. Funeral services will be private.
All of us have worked with Judge Davis in the judicial system and in the county staff building, my staff and Jerry Clifford up north, and all of us have worked with him I've worked with him for 17 years. He's been with the county as a judge for 20 years, and I learned a lot watching him, and we're all going to miss him very much. It's very sad when we learned that he died, and he's going to have a private service, but he's asked that we donate to some of his favorite charities, and I hope people will do that, and if you run into his family and friends, express gratitude for the time that we got to know him and our solace for his passing.
Well, I can tell you that when I was made aware of his passing, it was, pretty sorrowful. I was kind of knew or had an idea that it may be coming, but it was still an uneasy feeling when you finally hear about stuff like that. Judge Davis was an extremely good guy. I've known him for quite a few years. I was with the sheriff's office when he first took office up in Tonopah in the district court up there, and had several cases before him, and I've dealt with him and become friends with him and known him for quite a few years. And it's a tragic thing when you lose somebody that's as dedicated to the judicial system as he was.
There's a nice guy, good judge, extremely good judge. I got along with him really well. I worked at least once a month with him when he'd come down from Tonopah and did court here in Pahrump. He's a good judge. I liked him, got along with him really well. I wouldn't say we were buddies, but we were friends. He was private, but he joked around. Me and him joked around with each other, on a few occasions. But he was definitely private. He ran a lot. Lunch breaks, he'd go out and go running instead of eating, so truly missed. I will miss him a lot. I'm saddened by his passing.
Very outstanding, impressive individual to talk to and to deal with. Although I didn't know him that well, I had met him several times. My understanding, he's the longest-serving district court judge in Nevada history. Somebody'd have to clarify that fact, but if not the closest. Very knowledgeable man about mining and engineering. He had a really high degree of engineering background, and when I was up at the Tonopah Mining Center not too long ago, they spoke very highly of him when he used to come in all the time and actually helped them with certain issues. And he was a heck of a campaigner. He came and knocked on my door twice, 2 different elections, and really ambitious, healthy man. A guy who could walk, I mean, mile after mile after mile, and just a pleasure to be around with, and he's going to be sorely missed.
Well, Judge Davis has been an elected official and a judge for many years. I think this is his 3rd term. He has been a champion in the judicial system. He is truly what you call a circuit judge. He traveled to Mineral County, Esmeralda, and all of Nye County. He's a wonderful man. The county's going to miss him tremendously. But on another note, Judge Davis was a good friend of mine. He's been a long-term friend of my family, and he's going to be missed.
Well, it's a very sad loss for everyone here in Nye County, and he will be sorely missed. Coming up after the break, it's tax time again, and we'll have your weekly tips. And it was a long weekend of accidents. We'll tell you where they all happened right after this break. Please keep it here.
News 46 is brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, specializing in comprehensive accident rehabilitation. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900.
Welcome back to News 46. A minor 2-vehicle accident occurred on Highway 160 near Wilson. News 46's Deanna O'Donnell has more.
We are at a 2-vehicle accident here right in front of Carl's Jr. on Highway 160, approximately 4 p.m. on Friday afternoon. 2 vehicles collided. There's minor damage to both vehicles. No injuries were reported. Nevada Highway Patrol is investigating the cause of this accident. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
And one person was transported Friday night from a 2-vehicle accident on Calvada and Highway 160.
I'm here at Calvada and Highway 160. We're just after 5 p.m. on Friday night. A 2-vehicle accident here, which was originally thought to be a 3-vehicle, actually. There is a diesel on scene here, but the diesel actually did not take any impact in this collision. One of the vehicles carried 1 adult male, the other one 5 children and 2 other adults. 1 adult inside that SUV was transported locally here to Desert View Hospital. No other injuries were reported, although Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, Nye County Sheriff's deputies, and Nevada Highway Patrol all arrived on scene. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue checked out everyone, and just that 1 adult male was actually transported. They did take a significant impact, though. We do have detectives on scene who just happened to be in the area. This is the 3rd accident for this evening so far. It's been a busy Friday night. This is Deanna O'Donnell on Calvada and Highway 160 for News 46.
And not a chance for any sleep for Deanna O'Donnell as a single vehicle rollover left 1 animal dead as a result and 1 person transported with neck and back injuries. Deanna O'Donnell reports again from Ash Meadows.
We are here at a single vehicle rollover on very west Bella Vista next to Ash Meadows. Nye County Sheriff's deputies arrived on scene along with Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, and a ranger from Ash Meadows actually arrived on scene. There was 4 injuries reported. 1 man, however, was transported. There was an animal, a poodle, that died on scene. This appears to be the overcorrection, which we've talked so much about, where a tire goes off the roadway and then they overcorrect and roll the vehicle. Nye County Sheriff's deputies are investigating the cause of this accident, however. This is Deanna O'Donnell on Bella Vista for News 46.
And finishing off the demolition derby that was the Pahrump roadways over the weekend, 2 people suffered injuries Sunday as a result of a 2-vehicle accident near Coyote Corner.
A 2-vehicle accident just after 1:30 afternoon on Sunday prompted Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, Nye County Sheriff's deputies to the scene of Irene and Leslie at Coyote Corner. 2 were evaluated on scene, a man and a woman, both transported locally, complaining of neck and back injuries. Nye County Sheriff's deputies are investigating the cause of this accident. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
That's enough of all that bad news. How about some good news, like taxes? No, seriously, it's that time of year again, so let's go to Kay from Jackson Hewitt for your tax tip of the day.
Tax tip of the week is brought to you by Jackson Hewitt Tax Services. Hi, it's Kay from Jackson Hewitt, and it's tax time again. Have you gotten all that you need to file your taxes? Just don't want you to make any mistakes and have to refile. Remember, you need all of your W-2s. If you've received unemployment, you'll need that, which is not downloadable. It will come to you in the mail. If you have retirement, you'll need for your statement from your brokerage house. If you have Social Security, you're going to need that statement. It comes in the mail. Just remember, you need all your information to file your taxes. Don't be in such a rush that you miss something and have to file an amended return. Also, for those of you who itemize, because the tax bill was signed so late in 2010, you're not able to file an itemized return until February 15th. You can take all of your information to your tax preparer and get it all ready to go so that on February 15th it can be electronically filed. But the IRS is not accepting those returns until February 15th. It doesn't matter if you mail your return in or if you send it electronically, it just won't be accepted. Hope this gets you started for this year, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.
Tax Tip of the Week is brought to you by Jackson Hewitt Tax Services.
Thank you very much, Kay. Coming up after the break, another business in the Valley has a ribbon cutting, and the Junior Trojan basketball program starts up. All this and more coming up right after this break. Please keep it here.
News 46 is brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, specializing in comprehensive accident rehabilitation. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900.
Welcome back to News 46. Boys and girls throughout the Valley filled J.G. Johnson's gym Friday night as the Junior Trojan basketball program started up in full force. News 46's Deanna O'Donnell talked to Secretary Susan Toomer about the league.
We have our Junior Trojan basketball players playing tonight. Right now we have a girls game going on, and we have 2 boys games coming up.
This is a valley-wide event?
Yes, we get information out to all the schools so that they can participate. It's for 4th and 5th graders in our local schools, any of them private and public.
And where do we play at J.G. Johnson?
We're playing at J.G. Johnson this week and a couple other weeks because the high school is using both of the main gyms over there. A lot of times we play at the auxiliary gym for the high school.
Is the public invited to see these games?
Yes, we usually play Friday night and Saturday mornings.
And to join this team, the enrollment is already over, so for next year you would be looking to join the teams if you're going into 4th and 5th grade?
Yes, sign-ups are usually the end of November, 1st of December. There are notifications usually in the paper and at the schools.
And tell me a little bit about how many games do we have and who do we play against?
They're all intramurals, so they're playing kids here in Pahrump. Each team's playing 9 this year. That's an average that we usually have, 9 or 10 games.
And I see that we have fundraisers for this. What are we looking for as far as fundraisers? What do the kids need if people would like to donate to this?
We're getting some backboards this year. They're partly paid for by a donation. We're cooperating a lot with the schools. They're sponsoring us by letting us have the gym space. Mr. Norton's been really good about letting us use the gym and working with us to get things for the program.
And so if people would like to donate, how can they do that?
The Junior Trojan basketball can be contacted either through any of the schools. There's a representative each school. Or you can call my number at 727-9401.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And a big congratulations well done to News 46's R.J. Camacho, future NBA superstar in the making. Kinskay Medical Supplies had a ribbon cutting today to celebrate joining the Chamber of Commerce.
All right, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out today to the grand opening and ribbon cutting of Kinskay Medical Supply. And I'm here with Kimmy Coyote Acancillo, and she's the owner, or co-owner of it. And we would just like to welcome her to the town and to the chamber. All right, Kimmy, open her up.
Slice it, there you go.
Yeah!
This is our first time joining the Chamber of Commerce.
It's a group of businesses. You know, we hope that our business will be part of the Pahrump environment and community, seeing it as a family of businesses. So we're joining the family.
I know that you are not new to our community, but you changed locations.
Yes, we were on 1201 South Highway 160. Now we're on 1230 South Loop Road, Suite 1.
Right across from Ace Hardware.
Yes.
Tell me what Kinski Medical Supplies has.
We carry everything from power wheelchair, hospital beds, everything medical. We do carry. If we do not have it, we can order it, and it comes anywhere between 24 hours to 48 hours with special order, and we do deliver if we have to deliver it to the home.
And a phone number for more information. What's your hours of operation?
We're open Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Friday by appointments and Saturdays by appointments.
What's the phone number here?
775-751-2828.
Congratulations on your ribbon cutting.
Thank you very much.
All right, so the rain sped up and snuck in a day early on us, and we've got a roller coaster ride of a 7-day forecast coming up right after this break. Please keep it here.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Welcome back to News 46. Here's a look at our weather today. Sunny out there, a high of 65 degrees. Winds are coming out of the northeast up to 18 miles per hour, so it's pretty breezy out there. Our pressure rising just slightly at 30.12. Sunrise was at 6:46 a.m. and our record high was 76 degrees back in 2003. Now looking at tonight, it's expected to stay clear out there. A low of 30 degrees, very cold, below freezing. Watch out for your pets, your pumps, your plants, your pipes, your pools, the whole 9 yards, the 5-piece of Pahrump. You don't want to forget it. Winds out of the north at 12 miles per hour. Now sunset was at 5:09 p.m. and our record low was 12 degrees back in 1991. Now look at this roller coaster ride of a 7-day forecast we've got. Tomorrow it's expected to be very windy, a high of 54 and a low of 24. Now Wednesday, not as windy, still breezy out there with a low of 47, with a high of 47 and a low of 23. Thursday, back up to 56 for our high with a low of 28. Friday, up a little bit more to 63 degrees for our high with 33 to the low. Saturday into the weekend, another great day for a Saturday, 67 degrees for the high with 31 for the low. Sunday, partly cloudy skies are going to roll in. We're going right back down again to 62 with 32 for the low. And dipping up slightly for Monday, partly cloudy skies with a high of 63 and a low of 31. And I think that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Rick Vale, and from everyone up here on the Hill at KPVM, we wish you a safe evening, and we'll see you here again tomorrow night. Until then, good night, Pahrump.